Diplo,
Oh,
Ashley
what?
O here.
What's up, Ashio?
Just kicking it. Taking over Miley's show for the day.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just excited to be talking to different artists that are talking to me about the way that they've been spending this quarantine time getting creative. And I know that you've been still releasing music and working on everything that you're doing. So it's a good time for everyone to get creative. So I'm excited to talk to creative people.
I mean, what else can we do? There's not a lot. We can't go to the park, so.
Yeah, I know. So this is a really good timing to like get creative. So speaking of bright minds, this being a creative time, lots of time to dig into our brains and see what we find. How have you been using this time to be creative?
I mean, you know what? There's not a lot to work for. Like, I don't have any goals. But I feel like when you have zero inspiration is when you can find something that you never would have done before. So I'm making like ambient music right now. I'm doing whatever just because I got like I finished all my projects, just canceled all my tours. So I'm just at home doing 1,000 push-ups and making ambient music, learning how to play the guitar.
That sounds like an Ashley O type schedule. That's exactly what Ashley O is doing too.
1,000 push-ups? I like that.
1,000 push-ups. My mom is like being too much. My mom is writing on all the comments like, "Oh my god, he's so hot, like so cute. Oh my god, mom, calm."
I love your mom.
She's tripping. She said that you were loving the Dior suit that I put her in for the Grammys.
Oh my god. The Grammys was like, her suit was so fire. It was vintage, right?
It was mine, and she totally tried to bail on it the night before. She's like, "I'm too old to wear this." She's writing love hearts on the bottom of the page. But she the night before totally tried to bail, and I told her it would be iconic that she has to wear vintage Dior. And then she texted me like, "Wes just told me it's so cute. Like I'm so glad I wore it."
And your dad had like the dressing room next to me, and he had this song on the whole night. We had like 4 hours, and we just kept giving him food under the dressing room table, giving him like messages. And they were like, "Man, we should take a little shot of tequila." Your dad was like, "I haven't drank in 30 years, but maybe tonight's the night where I just have fun."
Told me that every day since I was like 10. That today is the day I'm going to start drinking again.
But then he was like, "You know what? I'm not gonna drink." I was like, "I don't want to be the guy to break your drinking thing," but he wanted to have the worm, but there wasn't a worm. You can't even find tequila with a worm
My
anymore.
dad, my dad is so freaking country. He is like, it is so funny the stories he tells me about. Like, I'm glad he doesn't drink anymore because he was like cuckoo. But
Oh,
I always try to get him. I always try to get him like when he gets stoned. Everyone else kind of gets sleepy. My dad gets so freaking hyper. Like,
I could tell.
it's so crazy. He was on the show the other day and he was badass. This episode is really focused on connecting through artistry. You keep a really close connection to the music community that we're in. Your girl Anita was just on the show. So how does it help like having music as a support system right now? Because I love that, we were just talking about whether it's like Quest going on and doing like live DJ sets or you
yeah.
doing live DJ sets. Like how is music keeping you lit at this time?
I mean, I think there's so much out there that it's a cool time to be a DJ right now because we're just out there and we play streams from our house. We're playing music that we love. We're not reading a crowd or trying to read a room. We're just playing music that we love. We can experiment. When I see Quest, I mean, he does 6 hour sets and he's just doing like all underground hip hop from the 90s, and then he's doing like Stevie Wonder productions, and he's such a music encyclopedia. I mean, he can just like Zoe said, just zone out and learn. And you can realize like why you love music, why music is a place for discovery, and that's what's so cool about this right now. It's not about big pop acts and like giant things happening. It's all about discovery and for young people. So I think it's a good time to hear new music and be part of that. It's therapeutic. I mean, it's crazy talking about Anita because we were at Carnival together. Um, we played the last song we did, and that was the last party of the year, the last big festival we did together. So I really love her. I miss her. I can't wait to go on tour with her, with you, Ashio, Anita, Major Lazer tour.
Fire! Thank you for being on the show. You're
Love you.
badass. Look forward to like watching you on your lives and just keep making music. And you're giving us so much
All
life.
weekend. Later.
Later. All right. Well, that was a super fun episode. It is April Fool's. Tomorrow, Miley will be back. I know, boring, but another fun show, bright minded for y'all tomorrow.